Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. The weekly overview, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, from September the 19th to the 26th, 2024. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. We're going to talk about what did you learn from when the sun was in Virgo and Mercury, its ruling planet, was retrograding. Also, the full harvest moon and the partial lunar eclipse. Taurus, your solar sun is in the fifth house. The fifth house is Leo. Its ruling planet is the sun. It deals with self-expression, children, matters of the heart, morals, principle, and leadership. It also deals with self. It also deals with judges, arts, and entertainment. When the sun is in Virgo, its ruling planet is Mercury. It deals with health, work, and service to others. It also deals with overthinking, being overcritical, and not making a decision and getting out of your head. It also deals with doing things in a methodical way. It deals with numbers, and it also deals with organizing and daily routine and everyday business. So Taurus, well, the Mercury retrograding in Virgo, number one, it benefits you because you are Earth sign, just like Virgo. But issues with your health. An issue, Virgo rules the small intestine. So there were some issues there in your intestine areas, your colon, your pancreas, and your gut area. Some of you have been having these issues, but you had not addressed it, or you did not address it fully for it to be cured completely. Some of you were just band-aiding the situation. So some of you changed your diet. You start taking herbs. I went to an herbalist, and things start to improve and clear it up. Okay? Then some of you had to lose some weight. So there was some weight that has to be lost too, particularly in the middle section. And weight is based on you cut your calories down, and this is bringing you down, and now you feel better. You can fit in your clothes, and you feel not tight or bloated. Some of you have issues with your job. Some of you were looking for another job and you found it. Some of you are still looking for a job and trying to find one, but eventually you will. You just have to keep on. Some of you also had issues with stress. And this caused a lot of from your job. And you had to get some of that burden off of you. So some of you left your job and open up your own business, or going directly to your own business through a side hustle that's been making money for you, Taurus. Now, with the full harvest moon and the lunar eclipse, there was emotional issues that was burdening you down that you was not addressing. And so you had to address it. And it has to be released. Since it was in Leo, it has something to do with children and you and issues with love. Now, there could have been a divorce, it could have been a separation, or there could be some issue with child support, spousal support, alimony, or palimony. But things are smoothing out because you addressed the issues and there was agreements made. So things was released, came to a head, and also what was hidden was addressed. The next sign is Virgo. Virgo, your solar sun was in your first house of self. So I'd like to say happy birthday to all Virgos. I wish you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and mostly love for yourself. Okay? Now, your ruling planet is Mercury. So Virgos represents health, work, and service. And also being critical. And also undecided, not making a decision. It also deal with numbers, doing things in a methodical way, over criticism and making a decision. So there was issues here with your health, which is your root issue is the lower intestines. Some of you went on a diet regimen to lose weight. This is another issue of loving yourself, self-care. So some of you was not taking care of yourself. Then when Mercury went retrograde, these issues came to the head. So you had to address it. Some of you changed jobs. Some of you got a new promotion. And some of you are working on a side hustle that's going to eventually be preparing you for retirement and when you leave the job that you have to work for yourself. So you were delaying the decisions that need to be addressed. There was a lot of stress here. You were doing too many people's work. So some of you spoke up. You got a raise. Some of you got a promotion. And then some of you got help to take that stress off of you. Okay? Now with the full with the full harvest moon and the partial lunar eclipse of the moon, there was issues deal with emotions. And this had to do with your relationships and your relationship. How did you feel about you? What you need to do to correct yourself, Virgo. So things was released. And what you was running away from, you had to face it. Because it's just going to sit there and pile up. And it's just going to get worse and worse that you had to address it. You were dealing with difficult people who had no issues about doing their job because it didn't affect them. Okay? Also, there was issues that was hidden from you that has connected with your foundation, your home, your family, and your security. And that came up. Okay, Virgo? All right, Capricorn. Your solar sun is in the 9th house. The 9th house is Sagittarius. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. And Jupiter is in Gemini right now. The house of highest universal truth, mysticism, dreams, religion, philosophy, competitiveness, higher education, international travel, foreign cultures, and foreign language. Now, when the sun is in Virgo, Virgo deals with health, work, and service to others. It also deals with over criticizing yourself, afraid to make a decision. It deals with figures, doing things in a methodical way, and organizing. So, when Mercury was retrograde in Virgo, you had to look at your health issue. There was issues here with your calves, your chest, and issues where you couldn't make a decision. Issue was about a trip, an international trip, how to make the decision and to stick with it. There was also issues about your home, issues that was mechanical things breaking down. These things need to be repaired. Nothing lasts forever. And the things that they make today does not have the standard and the quality of it was years ago. They made things to last. So issues about maybe a stove, heater, chimney, these issues had to be addressed. And issues with your stomach, your lower intestines, bloating, your health had to be addressed. Now, the full moon, the full harvest moon, and the partial lunar eclipse, issues that had to be released about family, home, security, and women in your life and roots, emotional issues that was attached to those. So Capricorn, you had to face that and deal with it. Some of you didn't like, but you had to deal with it. But it's your fault because you procrastinated and prolonged it, so it got worse. But most of you have corrected, and you're moving on and moving these things out of your way that has been stagnating you so you can progress and come out of that stagnation. Okay, Capricorn? All right. So this is what you learn